Hello, my name is Rabbi Paysach Krohn, and I am so honored to participate in this wondrous program about getting people to stop talking during davening in Shul. You know, every morning we say Matoivu, and there's one phrase in there that really strikes me. David HaMelech says, Va'ani beroiv chastecha ovay veisecha. Hashem, with your abundant kindness, I come to your shul, to your home. Now, we don't look at a shul that way. We just walk into a shul as if it's nothing. But David HaMelech had the right attitude. He had the attitude, Hashem, I am so grateful that you allow me to come to your home. Now, you could imagine if David HaMelech looks at it that way, of course, he would be so careful of how he behaves in shul. And I think we have to take the lead from there. I want to tell you another thing. You wouldn't believe this. If you have not heard this before, you will be surprised. You take a look at the Ramah, Hilchos Tefillah, Siman Tzadik Ches, and Sifkot and Aleph. It says like this: Asur la'odam lenashek bonav haktanim bebeis hakneses. Did you know that you're not allowed to kiss your children in a shul? Why? Kedei likvoya beliboy, so that it should become established in your heart. She'ein avo ka'avas hamoken. Like there's no love like the love that you have to Hashem. So imagine you're in a shul and you can't kiss your own children. Now, some people say that's only during davening, but whatever it is, the point is there is a certain holiness, there's a certain dedication and focus that we're supposed to have to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And if we look at a shul this way, that it's a privilege to be there and the main love is towards Hashem, then of course we're going to be respectful. So I want to tell you a little story. A number of years ago, I had the opportunity to speak on the same program with Rav Matisyo Solomon Zolzain Gesund. And he asked an amazing question. He said the Pasuk tells us, and it says actually in Shulchan Aruch, that a person should not speak Sichas Chulin when the Shliach Tzibur is repeating the Shemoneh Esrei. And if he does, it's Gadol Avoinai Min Hasai. The sin is so great that you can't even bear it. So Rav Matisyo says, come on. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't eat Yom Kippur. He didn't drive on Shabbos. What's the big avera of speaking during Chazaras Hashatz? And he said, who said that? Cain said that when he killed a quarter of the world. So is talking in shul or talking during Chazaras Hashatz, is it such a great avera? Now I want to tell you something. I still don't remember what he answered, but I know that suddenly a thought came into my head and it changed me. And if it could change me, it could change you. You know what I was thinking? Imagine that you're in court and a lawyer is defending you. And as the lawyer is pleading his case in front of the judge, all of a sudden, the judge sees that you're talking. You say, guy, hey, how you doing? I didn't see you at the Shom Zohar. Everything okay? Or you could say, who won the Super Bowl? And the judge says, what, is this guy crazy? The lawyer is defending him and he doesn't care? And then a second and a third time, you start talking. And then the lawyer says, the judge says, listen, if this guy doesn't care, throw him out of the court. I don't want to have anything to do with him. And that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing. Because when Cain was sent out of Gan Eden and Hashem didn't want to have anything to do with him, that's the worst. That's the worst thing. Now, in other words, what we're saying is like this, that when the Chazan stands up there, and I say, from the moment that he says brachas, he's representing us. He's saying, Hashem, thank you, that we can see. He's not only talking about himself. He didn't say thank you that I could see. He said thank you that we can all see. Thank you, Zoikev Kafufin, that we can stand up and we can walk and we can breathe. We have a heart to understand. He's talking for us. So imagine you're in front of the judge, right? The lawyer who's a shliach tzibur. He's defending you. He's pleading for all of us. And you don't care? So then if the judge says, I throw you out, I don't want to have anything to do, that's what Hashem is saying. Kaviyachal. So I think we're not talking about when you first walk into shul and nobody's up there by the yama that you shouldn't say hello to your friend. I'm not going to say anything that is just impossible for the tzibur to accept. But this I say, from now on, the moment a fellow is at the amid, he's the lawyer, he's defending, he's pleading for you and your family, be respectful. Be at least as respectful as you would be in a court. In a court, I can tell you, I had to defend someone's character a couple months ago. Oh, people were shaking in the court. You don't say a word in front of the judge unless the judge asks you what you want to say. And that's how you should look at a shul, as a courtroom. I just want to end just with this thought. There's a fascinating Gemara at the end of Megillah, and it tells us that at the end of time, the Beis Hamikdash. You know how big the Beis Hamikdash is going to be? As big as the city of Yerushalayim. Could you imagine? As big as Yerushalayim is today, with all the neighborhoods, Maladafna, Matersdorf, and everything, that's how big the Beis Hamikdash is going to be. And how big is Yerushalayim going to be? As big as the whole Eretz Yisrael. That's how big it's going to be. Take a look at the Masha and Megillah Chavtes Amud Aleph. You know what he says? Because every shul today, the shuls in Borough Park, the shuls in Chicago, Los Angeles, in Argentina, in Chile, Mexico, wherever, somehow, and I believe if Chazal say it's going to happen, that's how it's going to be. The Gemara tells us all the Batik Nesiyos of Bavel, of Golis, are going to be attached to Beis HaMikdash. So every shul that you're in now comes out, you're in part of the Beis HaMikdash. Imagine if you're in the Beis HaMikdash. You see the menorah, you see the Lechem Aponim, you see the Shulchan. Are you going to chant? Are you going to talk Narishgate? Are you going to say anything except what belongs to be said in the Beis HaMikdash? Your shul, no matter where you're davening, even if it's a storefront, eventually it's going to be part of the Beis HaMikdash. It's a Mikdash Ma'at. I'm begging all of you, please, for the sake of your family, for the sake of yourselves, for your parnasa, for your health, for your welfare, for your shalom bayis, for your kids' shalom bayis, for your kids' schooling, so that the kids should remain from and good. Let's treat the Beis HaKnesses like really it's supposed to be, like David HaMelech says, like a Mikdash Ma'at. I hope we'll all change. Thank you.